Now, this is something, we're going back to the World of Warcraft thing. We went from punctuation to World of Warcraft. Holy fuck, that's a juxtaposition. Okay.
Yeah, we should add a period to Blizzard Entertainment, am I right?
Okay, we're starting with, this is in, what's it called? Alphabetical order, not release order, so I'm annoyed by that. Now there's personal favorites, S, A, B, C, D, F, didn't do as current content, and never ran.
Okay. These are raids, right?
Yes, these are all the raids in World of Warcraft.
Okay.
And Taurus, the Burning Throne.
S tier. That's a strong start. But that's the final fight. You literally die in this fight.
No, that's the final fight in Legion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's and Taurus, right?
Yeah.
I hope I'm not mixing up some of these.
The Burning Throne. That sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But you literally fucking die and then you come back and it's fucking amazing.
All right. Barradin Hold.
I'm trying to place it.
I'm
bad with names still.
Wasn't it the one?
That's some Warlords, I think.
Warlords or Kata?
Oh, it could be Kata too.
You know, because yeah, it wasn't Barradin Hold the thing. Like it was Wintergrasp 2.0. I think.
I feel like our question mark
I think
regarding this one is the answer that we need.
Never ran.
I think I ran it, but that clearly did not leave an impression.
I was gonna say, should we put that up to didn't do as current content?
Actually, yeah, I think that's valid.
Okay, the Bastion.
I ran all of these, by the way. So for me, there would not be a single one I never ran because I did these casually for transmog stuff.
Oh, yeah, but there's a lot of them are gonna be didn't do as current content.
Yeah.
Okay, the Bastion of Twilight. Where the fuck was that? Bastion of Twilight. Fuck. Was that the one with Cho'Gall? No,
No.
No, was that Draenor?
That was Draenor. I know it was Draenor.
Oh yeah, that was the one with the special boss if you, Oh, god damn it. Fucked if I remember.
I didn't do it as current content. If it's Draenor, I didn't do it as current content, by the way.
Battle of Dazar'alor. That, isn't that a fucking BFA,
that's
right?
A BFA one. That's a BFA one. It's a pretty okay BFA one. I would say like
C? D?
C, D, something like that. Yeah.
Well, the civil would be nice. Okay, Blackrock Foundry. That was Warlords as well, right?
Yeah, and that's when I didn't do as current content. I'm trying to remember if I like the story even of it, and like I think I was like completely uninspired by it, honestly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Black Temple.
So controversial. A tier. It was good. Illidan is a cool fight.
Honestly,
the layout of the raid is awkward. Some of the bosses are weird. The progression is a little jank. It's an iconic raid, but in terms of actual progression, it was a little weird. I felt it was a little weird.
Yeah, for me, like this is almost going into personal favorite territory.
I feel like that's nostalgia and not objectivity.
Well, I'll give that an A tier. I'm just trying to think okay, how's this sound? We limit personal favorite to one apiece. Just because it's personal, like the one raid for us.
Yeah, I am down with that.
Can I just put my my personal favorite in there right now? So I know what it is.
Sure. let's do 2 apiece. Because I have the same one. I just have the same pick, so that's not cool.
Yeah, I fucking love Karazhan.
Karazhan is, it's not even nostalgia. Even just doing transmog runs in Karazhan is still a good fucking experience. This is the raid that just never gets old, no matter how easy it is. Even if just fucking around with like 2 people, it's just it's a good time.
Blackwing Descent. That's where you fight Nefarian in Kata? Yeah.
I don't remember which expansion it is, but I do know which raid it is.
Yeah.
And I think that was a pretty fun one. It was short. It was like, you know.
Yeah, that's where you fought like Skeletaloni, right? Onyxia, right?
Yeah, you get like the 2 side little bosses and then like the big boss in the middle, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, and then you need to fight Nefarian and Onyxia at the same time.
Yeah. I didn't play a lot of it, but I did play it. And I think it was like good, not like amazing, but it was good. And I think like a B tier would be nice for this one. It was fun. It had a little hint of nostalgia because it was like a throwback to classic as well, which helped it.
Speaking of throwback to classic, motherfucking Blackwing Lair.
So, I'm sorry, but that's gonna be an F tier for me.
Ooh.
That was not a good raid. It was just not a fun raid.
Here's the thing. You're not wrong, but I am a bit nostalgia blind.
I'm not.
I know.
Fuck this raid. It was a bad experience, even current content. It was not a good fucking raid.
Yeah. Blackwing Lair.
Rough.
Our first F tier. Crucible of Storms. That was that Miss? I don't fucking...
I think it was, right?
Fuck.
Crucible of Storms.
I was gonna say, if you want... Go ahead.
I think it was Miss, but, like...
I was gonna...
Final?
Yeah, so didn't do a CC? Or...
The thing is, if it was Miss, I probably did do it. The only thing I didn't do current content in Miss was the garage thing. I'm just gonna like Google it because I feel like if I see a screenshot of it.
Tell you what, do a quick Google, find the list of the raids, and just so we know what fucking expansion they came out in.
Okay.
Yeah, like list of WoW raids.
Actually, Crucible of Storms is fucking BFA. What the fuck am I talking about?
Oh, Jesus. Ew.
Isn't that the one in the Alliance zones?
I don't fucking know. I dropped off BFA after like 2 weeks. Like, here's the thing. I got to max level and I just said, fuck it.
That's fair. Okay, so we got Crucible of Storms. Yeah, that's BFA.
Did you even run that?
No.
Yeah, so that is our first never ran.
Yeah, no, I never ran this one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Let me, because I'm just curious about one thing here.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find in which zone this raid is.
Bleh.
I can't find it. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Doesn't actually matter.
Yeah.
But it's something I never ran.
All right. Dragon Soul.
Dragon Soul, is that?
That's the end of Cataclysm. Deathwing.
Yeah. So that's an S tier. It was a weird fight, but thematically, it really drove the point home. It was cool as shit.
Yeah.
Right? It was probably the only good part about Cataclysm, I would even say.
Yeah.
Like everything sucked, and then that fight happened. I was like, okay, this is actually kind of cool. Too bad it's over now.
Yeah. Okay. The Emerald Nightmare.
One of the most disappointing raids to me. I remember ever since Classic, you kept hearing about the Emerald Nightmare. So cool, so much mystery.
Yeah.
And then you finally get to go there, and it fucking sucks. It's fucking ass. That's a D tier. It's not like Blackwing Lair bad, but it's not.
Yeah. There was so much build up to it with the Emerald Dream, the Emerald Nightmare being talked about since fucking Classic.
Yeah.
And then it just turned into shit. Okay.
Yeah, it was just not.
The Eye of Eternity. TK.
Yeah, I mean, like...
No, wait, no. Oh my god. That's Malagos. I'm an idiot. I thought that was Burning Crusade. That the Eye of Eternity is the Malagos fight. For some reason, I had it confused with Tempest Keep. Okay. Eye of Eternity. Decent fight. Interesting use of the vehicles. But
ultimately kind of...
meh.
Not memorable.
Yeah, like C tier at least. Like,
yeah, I think C tier is fine.
Yeah. All right. Firelands. When Ragnaros got legs.
I love this raid. Just the zone itself is so wonderfully cool designed. The fights were cool. The enemies were all very cool. This is a decent fucking raid that is an A tier for me.
A tier?
Yeah.
Gruul's Lair. Short snack. I was gonna say short, snacky, and you just were doing that to try and get some tier 4 gear.
I didn't even. I just crafted my tier 4 gear.
Okay, the Heart of Fear, which I can just literally looking at. Yeah, that's a miss fucking raid.
That is missed, yes, and it was actually pretty cool. It's the last one I did, I think. It missed.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it. It was not super cool. I think B tier maybe.
Okay. I'm just looking like, where's Tempest Keep? And then I'm like, oh, it must be the Eye. Because Tempest Keep is the area.
Yeah, it's the Eye.
Okay. Hellfire Citadel. That was Siege. No, not Siege. Fucking Draenor?
That was Draenor, yeah.
I've done it for
It was a dungeon in TBC and then a raid in Draenor. And also it was fucking trash, by the way.
So F? Like Blackwing Lair level?
Yeah. Also, technically I didn't do it as current content, but also it was trash tier. It was actually just bad, by the way. Just
yeah. So do you think
I just like the others I didn't do as current content, and I just kind of like mindlessly ran through them. But Hellfire Citadel I actually know things about, and it's just not a good
so
raid.
Would you want to put it didn't do it as CC, or do you want it in the F tier?
I would put it in the F tier purely because of the knowledge that I have about it.
Okay.
From other people that do it as current content, I would say.
Okay. Heimal. That's the one with Cho'Gall.
Right? It is. Shrug. I even forgot this existed until just now.
Didn't do a CC or D?
No, I did it. I remember doing it. I don't even remember if it was CC or not. I remember doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't remember anything else about it because it was just not. It was uninspired. I don't know. It was not.
I'd say that's D tier, because
it was not actively bad. It's just I don't know.
All right. The Battle for Mount Hyjal.
S tier. It was fun. It was actually super fun.
Yeah. Ice Crown. Oh. That.
So it has issues, right?
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's a little too convoluted, a little too. I feel like a lot of the bosses is like you're trying to watch Naruto, but you get like
It's
a
bit
million
too
filler
long.
episodes. Yeah,
It's a
it's
bit
like
too
a million
long.
a million filler episodes, and you're like, "Ugh, can you just get to it already? Get
And
to
then
the
you hit a fucking
point."
amazing, and then you hit a fucking amazing fight, like Putricide.
Yeah, and there's a few amazing fights in Ice Crown.
Yeah.
It's just riddled with garbage,
So
honestly, and that drags it down to an A, I think.
yeah.
It could have been S, but it didn't quite make it there.
Yeah. Mag's Lair.
This was.
I like this because this actually had had some mechanics. Gruel's Lair was just a tank and spank.
Yeah, Gruel's Lair was fucking dumb. Maggie's Lair was actually really fucking cool.
Yeah.
It current, like with the power creep and everything, you can even. I remember something where like just a team full of like arcade mages were like be able to kind of like one shot it.
Yeah.
With like more recent reworks and stuff, but as current content, McTheridan's Lair with all the mechanics that I had in place and stuff.
Yeah.
It was actually the first raid that we struggled with my guild at the time. Not like Black Temple kind of struggled, but like we had some issues with it.
So
and it was fun. It was a good learning experience, and I think it's an A tier.
Yep. That's completely fair. Mogushan Vaults from Miss Pandaria.
B. It was
fair.
cool enough. It was nice. It was
All right.
a good experience.
The introductory raid, which spoiler is fucking trash, in my personal opinion. Molten Core.
This is also this is actually one I didn't do all of the classic ones current content.
Yeah.
Molten Core I did do current content, and it was cool at the time because 40 people. Like remember this was early 2000s, right?
Yeah, getting people together on Roger Wilco or fucking Vent or TeamSpeak.
I think we used TeamSpeak.
Just coordinating 40 fucks.
Yeah, I think based on the experience at the time of current content, it would be a C tier, purely based on, like, it was bad, but it was the first experience that everyone was having, and that made it more interesting than it would have been if it released today.
Okay. Now, Nax Ramus.
Okay, so
are we talking? My biggest thing is: are we talking Wrath Nax Ramus or Vanilla Nax?
I mean, honestly, they're practically the same.
Well, obviously,
not quite, but they're close enough to the same to be considered the same, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, Vanilla Nax was fucking legendary for just being a brutal fucking beating.
Yeah. I like Nax, but
oh yeah,
I think it's also overrated, and I think it's overrated because of its difficulty, right?
Yeah, because when it got pulled out in Wrath, like all the old school raiders were like, "Oh shit, you're bringing back that fucking hand cannon."
Yeah, it was cool. I think B tier.
Honestly, I want to push it to A tier. Personally, just I had a lot of fun in there.
I just think it's overrated, but like, sure, put it in A tier, I guess. I don't.
No, I can agree. Okay, Max is in B tier. Okay.
The Night Hold, that was a pretty fun one. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't remember where.
That was Legion. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna double check that now, because in case I'll like make an idiot of myself here.
Spoiler, after we're finished this, I'm probably going to call it. We've been going for 2+ hours, and I do need to work tonight.
Okay. Yeah, Nighthold is Legion.
Okay.
I just wanted to double check I wasn't making an idiot of myself. Yeah, this was a pretty fun raid. It was the Void Elf. Was it Void Elves?
I think so. I don't fucking remember.
The fancy elves that joined the Horde.
Voidborn or Nightborn, I think they were called.
Were they?
I,
Yeah.
I,
So
I
I don't remember, but like they were cool. Either way, it was centered around them. And it was fun. It was a nice A tier. Like kind of like above the average.
Yeah.
Just a fun experience, but nothing super cool. But like, yeah.
Okay. The Obsidian Sanctum.
Now this on the other side, I didn't do as current content, and I don't have any opinions about.
I don't even. Okay. That was easy. Onyxia's Lair. This was like proto fucking Gruul and Mag. It had some good mechanics, but you know.
The coolest thing about Onyxia's Lair is the head on a spike in Orgrimmar.
Yeah.
See, I guess a lot of nostalgia, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Ruby Sanctum. That
Ruby
was
Sanctum.
That was released, but just before Kata hit because, you know, Nax had been out for Ice Crown had been out for so long. People were just screaming for something new.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd put it at like D tier. Like it was a raid-ish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I remember I did take a break during Wrath.
Yeah.
For like some months.
Yeah.
And I think I remember like the Obsidian Sanctum.
Yeah.
I didn't play, and I think I did play the Ruby Sanctum.
Wait. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Isn't the Obsidian Sanctum where Sartharion is?
I think so. Maybe.
Oh fuck. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna bump this up to C tier.
Okay.
Because it was. You remember the old Sartharion 3 Drakes? It was the best.
No, like I did not play this one.
Okay.
Actually.
Well.
This was one I was taking a break from the game. I didn't.
It was the best implementation of a hard mode, like not binary, not like it's hard mode or like you chose. There was basically 4 ways you could do the fight because there was 3 Drakes surrounding Sartharion. You could go straight at him and fight him in all 3 Drakes at once because he called them in, and that was considered the hardest fight at content patch. Like 10-man Sartharion 3 Drakes was fucking brutal. Or you could go kill 1 Drake, 2 Drake, 3 Drakes. And you got a different amount of loot depending on how, and you know, good loot depending on how many Drakes were alive.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. Like not from experience, but like people talked about that.
Yeah.
I remember.
I just
yeah. I never played it. I just flat out never played it. But I do remember that the Ruby Sanctum I did play.
Yeah.
And I think, if I remember correctly, this is, mind you, a very long time ago by now.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like scratching
the
bottom of my memory pool here.
It was
but what I think what happened is I think I took a break from the game.
Yep.
I came back. I did Ruby Sanctum. And then I didn't do Obsidian Sanctum because I was like, oh, another Sanctum is gonna suck too. I'm pretty sure I didn't like Ruby Sanctum.
Yeah, so D tier, F tier?
A D.
Okay.
It was not like actively bad, right?
Alright. The Ruins of Ankiraj, the 20-man.
I'm trying to think. Ruins is the
20-man. And Temple is the 40-man.
Okay, I don't know how to differentiate those two by number of players. Temple the one where you kill.
Temple has Cthulhu.
Okay, yeah, and the other one is the actual like you go around killing bosses, kind of more traditional raid, I guess.
Yeah. And
Without,
Temple is Temple's fucking massive.
Yeah. Okay, so based on that, Ruins A tier.
A tier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a fun.
I didn't play this current content. I've only gone back to like do transmog runs.
The whole lead up to it, the whole fucking Scarab Lord shit, like.
The fucking yeah.
I didn't participate in that either. Like I saw the bullshit for what it was even then. But like the actual payoff for it, like the raids were fucking cool. I like this temple was obviously even cooler.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Serpentine Cavern.
S tier.
Fucking yeah. That. Yeah.
One of the best. Like the potential. Like I'm not gonna put it there yet, but potential for my second pick for personal favorite.
Okay. Yeah. If Kara's the only one still there, like at the end, we'll probably pull from these.
Yeah.
So I'm also looking at another personal fave. Okay.
Yeah, it might be that.
Yeah.
Siege
of
F tier.
Fucking ogre. F tier.
I didn't even play this current content, and I don't give a fuck. It's going in F tier.
Yeah.
For its sins that it has committed against humanity.
Yeah. Sunwell.
So here's a little fun take. Sunwell was fucking trash. I fucking hate this raid so much.
It wasn't great.
The whole thing where you kind of just have to wait for the dragon to do its thing.
Yeah, you're just like, come on. Yeah.
No. Sunwell would like D tier. Maybe C.
I'd say C because it was the end of expansion raid. Like it was still good. Like, but it's coming. Yeah. It's my biggest thing is it's coming off of Black Temple, which is one of the most iconic raids in World of Warcraft history.
Yeah. By the way, as in opposition to the raid, the new zone that it added.
Quel'Danas was amazing.
That was potentially the highlight of the Burning Crusade, I would even say.
Yeah.
That was a fucking fantastic zone.
How often did you log in the morning and all your buddies were online in Quel'Danas getting their dailies done, and you could just literally hop in and just do all the dailies with your buddies instantly?
See, there's a problem here. You know,
you didn't have friends?
Log in. I was guild leader. I didn't log in the morning. I was online 24/7.
Fair.
I did my dailies and then I went to farm to fund the entire guild's raiding. That was what I did when I played the Burning Crusade.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. But like, yeah, the Isle of Quel'Danas was fucking like potentially one of the best. There's a few contenders, especially the revamped what's it called?
You're gonna have to
area north of Orgrimmar.
Thousand Needles?
No, that's south of the Barrens.
I don't fucking. I don't have a Warcraft map up right now.
Okay, I will Google this shit.
Oh god damn it. Help me out, chat.
None of these maps are helpful. Maybe if I look up calendar map specifically.
I want to say silver something, but I don't think that's it.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah.
Ajara, of course. Holy shit, I'm stupid. Ajara. Okay, so the revamp, like the original Ajara was super cool, but there was literally no content in it. Not even
the revamp was fucking hype.
With the goblins and all like the murder ways and everything it added, it's one of the most fun zones in the game. Right. And it's like one of the only contenders for the Isle of Quel'Danas.
Yeah. Okay. And 40 man Temple of Anquirage. Cathan.
Okay, so this one is more fun than Ruins, but also it's not a tier higher than Ruins. I think it's same tier, ever so slightly more fun. And the fun factor came from the fact that you're literally killing a fucking old god.
Yeah.
In a sense. At least his eye.
Alright. Another one from
Mists.
Yeah. Terrace of Endless Spring.
It was cool. It was fun. It was a B tier fun.
B tier fun?
Yeah. I enjoyed it, but it was nothing too special. It was fun. It was good. It was nice.
All right. The Eye. One of the best ending fights to a fucking raid I've ever been in.
So, the Eye is almost good.
Ooh.
The
What?
only part about the Eye that I actually enjoy is the fight against Alar.
The Phoenix?
Yeah.
Huh. You don't like
That's a super fun fight if you're like doing the current content. It's a little interesting nowadays, but you know what.
Also a chance to get a fucking Phoenix.
That's a drop from what's his face?
Oh, Kael'thas.
Kael'thas. Yeah, that's a drop from him, not actually from the Phoenix. Counterintuitively.
So, where does it sit?
I'm debating between A and B, honestly. I'm gonna say B.
Okay, no, that's fair.
It's the final fight took a little too long. It was a little too drawn out with like scripted cutscenes and stuff. If you've got a raid on farm, then the cutscenes become annoying instead of interesting.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Throne of the Four Winds.
Okay, so I don't know. You probably haven't played this, right?
I haven't run as current content, but I've done it for Transmog.
Okay, this was a Legion one, right? This was really fucking fun, and I would rate an S tier. It has really interesting. I think it was like a single boss, right? Like you go around, you kill some ads, then you kill the boss in the middle. But like you had to like move around the platforms and shit, and it was fun. Yeah, it was actually just pure fun.
Yeah, there was like a mini boss where you had to kill the guys on all 4 platforms, like at the same, well, not at the same time, but within a time frame. So you had to constantly hop.
Yeah.
Okay. Throne of Thunder. That is
Mists. I think that's Mists.
Yeah, it's Mists.
The problem is I don't remember it.
Neither do I.
I'm pretty sure I played it because I think I played all of Mists once.
Do we want to just put that in D tier? Because the D tier stuff is stuff that literally doesn't leave an impression. Yeah,
that's
like
true.
F is stuff that just sucks.
The problem is that even though I don't remember it, I don't remember a Mists raid not being enjoyed.
I know.
I probably actually liked it enough to at least warrant C tier.
Okay, I'll allow that.
I just don't remember it because I think you know, limited memory storage.
Yeah, of course.
I think it went out.
Okay. Tomb of Sargeras.
Yeah, that's D tier.
That
did not leave an impression.
Speaking of low tier, Trial of the Crusader.
F-tier.
Fucking F tier. God, I hated that fucking place.
They really dropped the ball on that.
What the fuck is Trial of Valor?
You know, that's a good question. I think Never Ran would be. I don't think I even ran this as a transmog.
I literally don't even know what this is.
Me neither.
Uldir. I've heard of it. Never fucking ran it.
Uldir. I'm trying to think. Is that the one? Give me a second.
Yeah.
I think I know which one it is.
Well, I was gonna say,
it is the one I thought it was. This is a fun one. This is actually a fun one. This A tier. I think A tier. I think A tiers. It was a BFA one, by the way. This was more towards the end of BFA, and it was actually a good one.
Okay.
BFA later raids were surprisingly fun. All right.
We got 2 left. One is Ulduar. For me personally, I fucking what?
Nah.
See that
I don't. And Ulduar is cool in concept, right?
Yeah. Okay. Where does it rate for you personally?
Middle of the road, like a B or a C, depending if you want to like do low middle or high middle. I guess.
For me,
it's just it had some fun little ideas.
Yeah.
Some fun bosses, but the pacing was weird.
yeah, no, you're not wrong. But for me, Ulduar is at least an A, if not an S tier. For the reason of that is the best implementation of hard modes that this game has ever had. Period.
See, I disagree with that. Because it was not an intuitive system.
But I like that. Like I
don't, because then you get one of two things.
Yeah.
You know, either some idiot activates hard mode without anyone else really realizing, and then you just kind of have to fucking deal with it, and that's obnoxious.
Yeah.
Right? Especially when at a time where pugs were a decent, like, you know,
when pugs were a thing.
When pugs were a thing, that was not cool. You could literally force your group into hard mode.
Yeah. I did
not like the implementation. I like the option of everyone has to agree to a hard modes before you go in. But the actual hard mode fights were super cool.
Yeah, like you.
So that's the duality, and that's why I think a B is what I would put it.
This sounds weird, but you prefer the binary. It's like, is this hard mode or not hard mode? Like binary. You know what I mean?
In an MMO, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're playing with other people.
Oh no, that's completely reasonable. For me, I love this sounds weird, but the implementation and the ability to ramp up or ramp down.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Like,
I love that ability. Just the implementation itself is not, because like the problem is not the ramping up or ramping down, right? The problem is if you just want to troll, you can fuck over other people by just activating the ramping up.
Yeah,
without their consent.
Depending if people want to be just raging dick wagons.
Yeah, and I think in an MMO, especially one that's already not the most kind as WoW has historically been, that was not a good idea to put in that manner.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. Like, here's the thing, but for me personally, like, if I was running with a full group, like a guild group, that's what I mainly ran Ulduar with. Like, we would actually, I don't think
that's
we pugged.
What I mostly did, but I also did a lot of pug stuff.
I didn't do pug stuff, really. We had a raid schedule, and I don't have alts.
Right.
Like, for me,
Raph is the expansion that a lot of my guild kind of fell off.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. Like,
so I did a lot of
like
stuff.
For me, Ulduar.
I can see, like, as an organized group, of course it doesn't matter that it's easily trollable, because normally, unless they want to get kicked from the guild, they're not going to actually troll it.
Yeah, fair. Just, for me, like, literally, I just have a lot of nostalgia for Ulduar just because, like I said, like, I understand enjoying, like, a binary, like, this is normal, heroic, mythic plus. But, you know, when they're just introducing it, being able to be like, for me, Flame Leviathan will always be the best implementation of a hard mode I've ever seen. You can literally do that fight 5 different fucking ways.
Yeah, and I love the hard mode implementations a lot. Actually.
For me,
and that's like, if it wasn't for the pacing of the raid and the ability to troll so easily, it would have been an S.
Oh yeah.
But it's got just enough issues to make me not really be like, I don't know if I want to give it an S, right? So I think that's why, like, A, maybe B, kind of like somewhere around there.
I'll tell you what, I'll go with B.
Sure.
You made enough points, and you know you made a good you pleaded your case well. I know that's a weird way to say it, but you know what I mean.
I am good at talking sometimes.
Yeah. B for binary.
B for binary. but it's not. That's the problem with it. That was a criticism. Did you not listen to me?
Yeah. I know. I just wanted to make the B for binary joke. And then I was going to say, and for non-binary, you know, I was trying to make a joke and it fucking flopped.
It sure fucking did.
Vault of Archivon, also known as Free Gear and Winter Grasp.
Also known as... Wait, what? Are we still going? Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yeah, literally, it's like, huh? What? Oh, boss is dead? Okay, what happened? I was napping.
Yeah, it was a little... I don't know.
It was silly, and it was like, okay, it's a D tier raid. It's not F because it didn't actively make me angry. It just bored the fuck out of me.
I like that assessment.
Yeah, well, yeah, because think about this. Blackwing, shit. Citadel, shit. Siege, fucking trash. Trial of Crusader, fucking stupid. Like, these all make you, like, I actively disliked going to raids for these. Vault was just like, oh, hey, we happen to have Winter Grasp, and let's go knock this out before we go to Ulduar or Nax. You know what I mean? It was a supplementary raid. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
it was just like
just exactly where it belongs.
Yeah, it's like let's quickly go knock out fucking Vault, and maybe someone will get a lucky drop, or someone will get some shitty PvP gear.
Yep.
Congratulations, Vault of Archivon. You're not as bad as Trial of the Crusader.
So after all this, we still only have one.
Yeah, Karazhan is still okay. Do you want? We'll each take one personal favorite.
Sure, I will add Siege of Orgrimmar.
I'm about to book a fucking plane ticket.
Oh, fucking Siege. I'm just gonna pick Serpent Shrine.
Serpent Shrine?
Yeah.
And for me, personally, after going through all of them, thinking about it, this is complete personal bias because this was the first raid where I was ever the main tank. Where I was leading the group. I was part of the core raid group because back in BC, like, I was always the off tank. I was always like, you know, the second group, you know. I was never the main raid group. Nax. It's where I learned how to properly tank. It's where I learned to be the main tank.
That's a hell of a raid to learn to tank in, I gotta say.
Yeah, well, sorry, I thought I heard yelling. I was just like, oh, shit. I was just like, I was more going to like, is Scarlet yelling at me for Nax or something?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. I think they just left their computer on because they're in chat.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
All right, I'm going to download this. Okay. And you know what?